see you believing. The patience is your fearless. Scars on your heart are slowly healing. Space and time, what's yours is mine. The burden, hurting, heals inside. I'll be your guide. Have faith and try to see the light in the darkness. So I want you more than anybody else. I hold you when you're going through hell. I love you more than anybody else. Anybody else, anybody else. I want you more than anybody else. I hold you when you're going through hell. I love you more than anybody else. Anybody else, anybody else. Sometimes the road is broken, but we just keep on holding on. The future is unknown, we do our best to stay strong. No space and time, what's yours is mine. The burden, hurting, heals inside. I'll be your guide. Have faith and try to see the light in the darkness. So I want you more than anybody else. I hold you when you're going through hell. I love you more than anybody else. Anybody else, anybody else. I want you more than anybody else. I hold you when you're going through hell. I love you more than anybody else. Anybody else, anybody else. Journey isn't easy, but I see you believing. The patience is your fearless. Scars on your heart are slowly healing. Space and time, what's yours is mine. The burden, hurting, heals inside. I'll be your guide. Have faith and try to see the light in the darkness. So I want you more than anybody else. I hold you when you're going through hell. I love you more than anybody else. Anybody else, anybody else. I want you more than anybody else. I hold you when you're going through just keep on holding on. The future isn't known yet. We do our best to stay strong. No space in time. What's yours is mine. The burden feels inside. I'll be your guide. Have faith and try to see the light in the darkness. So I want you more than anybody else. I hold you when you're going through hell. I love you more than anybody else. Anybody else. Anybody else. I want you more than anybody else. I hold you when you're going through hell. I love you more than anybody else. Anybody else. Anybody else.
Hey Starshine, how are you? I'm TK, and today I will be reading in the new year with some karaoke. Hello everybody. I have missed you. Hello Latro. Hello, thank you so much for 36 in a row. Oh my goodness, 36 subs in a row. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Latro. I hope you are doing well. I hope everyone is doing well. I know I disappeared for a little bit. I have missed you. But I am back, and as you may have noticed, I've made a couple little changes here and there. Ooh hoo hoo. Oh ho ho. How exciting. Huh? You did, as you saw, I have a new intro. I have a new intro video. I also have a stinger animation now. Oh my gosh, my mic is a little... Let me fix that. I also have a new singer animation between changing scenes, which is pretty fun. It's just kind of like a free default one that Elgato offers, so it's nothing special. But, you know, maybe in the future I can learn how to maybe do something or get someone else to do something for a custom stinger animation between scenes. Excuse me. But I also have a couple other new fun things. If you're in my Discord or you follow my socials, you would see they have a new schedule graphic now. For now, I'm using some old art that I made, but I plan on making a new one once my hamster ears are finalized, because hopefully pretty soon I will no longer have these janky PNG hamster ears. I will have actual hamster ears, and it's gonna look amazing. And I'm really looking forward to that. And if you saw in my schedule and my intro scene, I have a new logo that I'm going to start implementing. And it has hamster ears attached to it. Ooh, a little hint to what's coming up. And then finally, guess who finally set up her stream deck? You guess who can do woo, woo, woo. Haha. So that's a new thing. That's pretty fun. I can finally flip myself. And I use my Stream Deck to do it because I didn't know how to do it, but the Stream Deck makes it really easy. And oh my gosh, I am very much so regretting not setting up the Stream Deck earlier. This scene is magical. I thought it was just basically a theme for hotkeys. No, it's so much more than that. You can do so many fun things. I mean, not only is it very easy to very quickly change my expressions without having to do weird hotkeys that usually triggers something else, but I can also do stuff like wow, wow, and But there's also just a lot of good stuff in terms of being able to adjust, like, you know, I can quick mute. I have little panic buttons in case, like, you know, there's spam in the chat or something like that, so I can quickly clear the chat. I have buttons for changing the scenes nice and easy, so I can go from one scene to another. And I also have little fun. I'm gonna hopefully get a couple more sounds, but right now I just have and that's it. I should make a macro that does, but at the same time also zooms in. And maybe adds this. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of fun things you can do with the Stream Deck, and you can do like multiple actions. So I have ones that do a couple of things at once. Like, technically the flip is a few different actions put into one, because it seems a little janky, but it's okay. But no, I have a couple things. Oh, I also have a way to quickly put like a marker in like a chapter marker in case there's something that I want to keep an eye out in editing, either to like make a clip or whatever, or if there's something that needs to be edited out, I can press that button real quick and it will make a chapter marker. And I have one that makes Twitch clips. I can just press the button and it'll make a clip. I'm sure it's not going to be a very good clip. It's going to probably just be like the last X amount of seconds or whatever, but it is a default, like, hey, here's you can make a clip. And it seems really fun. And I'm going to mess around with this a bit more. I spent hours one night just like trying to figure out all the different things I can do and having fun with it. And it was a good time. So I'm really glad I finally have my Stream Deck set up. And hopefully I remember to keep calling it Stream Deck, because I keep wanting to call it Steam Deck, which is a completely different thing. But yes. So anyway, today we're not only like introducing some of these new things, showing them off, but we are also going to do a classic, and we are going to be singing karaoke today. I mentioned in a Discord message that I would like to do more creative things this year, not just video games, and also like I want to maybe do more art streams and stuff, and definitely more karaoke streams, because karaoke streams are always just a good time for me. I want to feel a little bit less stressed to like constantly be doing a certain thing because I feel that that's what other people want. I want to just have fun, you know? I want to be more creative. I'm working on being more creative. I've like started a sketch diary again, because several years back, I was very dedicated to daily sketching, you know, skipping here and there if need be. And like having that like pressure, the lack of pressure of just like, this is just a sketch for me to kind of hone my skills, make sure not just like keep myself from getting rusty, and just allow myself a little bit of a creative outlet to do on a daily basis. So I'm trying to focus more and be more creative, because I'm a very creative person, and I've really struggled with allowing myself to be creative as an adult. Like as a kid and a teenager, I was constantly like drawing and everything and being super creative. But I think once I became an adult, there was that like pressure of one, like not wasting my time, quote unquote, or whatever, or like not being good enough. And I'm trying to get out of that mindset and just be like, create to create and have fun. That's what I want to do. And so I want to get more into that. And I also have to balance out like health issues too, because I've noticed sometimes when I get into a creative like spin, I will go for hours and then I'll suddenly like snap out of it and just be like, oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain from like how long I've been doing this. And then I'm like fatigued for a day or two, and I need to just be more careful about that. But overall, like that's why like a short sketch is probably better than anything. But yeah, I want to be more creative. I want to have a lot of fun. I want to maybe keep keep changing things here and there in terms of like my graphics and everything. I do kind of want to change this screen a little bit. I just don't know in what way, because I don't want to go super crazy, because I do like keeping elements simple. Not only in terms of it's easier to make, but I don't like things getting too loud and messy, especially in something where like I don't think that's really the point. I mean, I think with this screen I could probably get a little bit more creative, a little bit more like maximalist. I am a maximalist at heart. I'm not a minimalist. But I definitely, like, I don't want to change my record scene all that much. Like, I just kind of want to keep it just my character and the chat with as much of the screen as possible. I know some people will do that thing where, like, the gaming screen is kind of smaller, and then they'll have, like, a border where all the info is. I don't want that, because I want the game to take up the max of the screen. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm still gonna probably tweak with things here and there. Hopefully draw more art of myself. Like I said, I want to make a new one for my stream schedule. I think I might go ahead and put all of this beginning part, like maybe on YouTube or something as a VOD or whatever, just as an indication of like where I am, what I have, all my new stuff. But like obviously the rest of the stream won't go up on a VOD because it's gonna be karaoke. That's big copyright. But I think I'll try and like cut out all of this stuff with the karaoke, and just put the rest of it just as a sort of like, hey, new year, new me. Here's some of my new stuff I'd like to show off. And just to kind of put out here what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what I'm hoping for the new year. And that's kind of what my goal is right now, is I want this to be a very creative year. I want this to be a year where... Hi, Lazy! I've missed you too, Lazy. I'm sorry. I've been kind of explaining things. I haven't talked too much about why I disappeared. It's just, I don't want to get into it too much. It's very personal. It's very, very personal as to why I disappeared. But I have... That time has allowed me to, like... It's that, like, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So during that time of, like, personal care and working on myself, yeah, I murdered a guy. I absolutely murdered a guy. Totally, 100%. But as that time of absence and the longer I've been away, I really started to sit down and ask myself, like, okay, is streaming something I really want to continue? Is this something that, like, is really... And for a second there, I'll be honest, I was like, maybe not. But the longer I was away, the more I was like, no, I want to go back. I want to start streaming again. And like as I've been talking about, I've been like super motivated to like rebrand and redesign and all this stuff. And so I know you're a little late here, Lazy, but I did have a new intro. I might go ahead, for those who didn't see the intro, I might not raid anybody today, so I can show the outro, which is almost identical. I didn't want to do a different song for every single one because I actually really like this song, and I put a little bit of work into putting up the lyrics and stuff like that, and I really like it. So I want it to be all of the intro, the outro, and the be right back screen. I think F10 and particularly has told me you should have a different song for everyone, and I'm just like, no, I don't want that. I want to have one cohesive song. I even have in the background right now the instrumental of said song because I just like this song a lot. It's really fun. As long as you remain our favorite. Lazy. I will. Just shut up. But yes, you were in my Discord, so you would have seen I had the new schedule with a new logo and everything, and I will be hopefully getting hamster ears pretty soon. I've been working with my artist. My artist has been having a little bit of a rough time, so I'm giving them space, and I don't want, pressure them or anything like that. I totally understand that. I mean, I ghosted all y'all for a few months, so I totally get it. But hopefully my hamster ears will be finished soon, and I will officially be a hamster girl, and I'm very excited about that. But like, as I don't want to go over everything I already talked about, I'm probably going to be posting a video of just me talking about all the things I expect for the new year, as I started at the beginning. But in general, I want to focus more on being creative and having fun with it, in terms of embracing my creativity, because I used to be very creative as like a kid and a teenager, and as an adult I lost that, and I want to bring that back. So I'm going to focus more on creative outlets of like drawing and karaoke and anything else like that. So that's going to be this new year. 2026 is going to be creative TK, very creative TK. But this stream is going to be specifically karaoke, which is, like I said, creative, something fun that I want to continue on. I would really love to one day like have my own song. I know a lot of VTubers have their own song. I think I've mentioned it before. I just am not a songwriter. I think I could write lyrics. I think I've always been like really fond of poetry and stuff like that, and I like writing, but I just have no concept of like musical like talent and like making melodies or like instruments or anything like that. I lack it. I lack that ability. So I don't, but like if maybe someday I can find someone to work with to write a song, that would be amazing. But for now, we're just going to be singing other people's songs because I can't write my own songs. But we're going to be singing other people's songs today and having a fun time. Singing the song Tequila. Tequila. I don't know what that song is. Oh, you also missed it, Lazy. I have a stream deck set up now. I've had it for like a year, but I've only just now set it up. And now I can do fun things like, woo! Woo! So you better be happy. Sorry, I have a lot of little things here. But yes, so you know, be nice. You're so proud. Good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, so I am for those on YouTube who I'm gonna put this on YouTube, like I said, who are here on YouTube. Hello, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna get into karaoke now, which will not be on YouTube because copyright. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. And on that note, remember to shine your light in every world.